with us. The only volume controls they had on these, you basically had two choices. You could stick a socket here, and with these old machines, these needles, which look like little nails, these are not diamond needles that came later on. The diamond styluses came in the 40s and 50s. These are like little nails, and you're supposed to change the needle every day. Most people did not put it before it, so this is bothered. But you used to be able to buy little boxes of needles. And in fact, I just got these on Amazon the other day. The guy was still making phonograph needles. Right? And you're supposed to change it every record. Now, to answer your question, they make needles and still do in different volumes. These are louder needles, but I also bought a pack of medium. Where would I find them? Well, I just checked Amazon and sure enough, there was some guy saying everything's on Amazon. There are a number of collectors who. Sometimes, yes. This record was very well cared for. This record was done. This machine's about a 1910 model. The record is much newer. This record's probably about 1938 or 1940. And whoever had this record either very rarely played it or played it very carefully. The grooves are still very jet black. When you see a record that's been overplayed or played poorly, you'll see scratches all over it, or sometimes if they didn't change the needles and they should have, the record kind of gets gray rather than jet black. So, and mostly you can hear when you play it, the difference is remarkable. You know, what I've done with most of the records that I've done, I have a collecting record, a modern one, that plays 78 and I have to look into my stereo and I burn CDs. Bach 7-2, now boarding on track 11B. This train will be made stop with Fullerton, Anaheim, Santa Ana, Berkeley, San Juan Capistrano, put them on, it sounds like some
San Diego Old Town, San Diego Downtown.
Because you know, when I get a really scratchy record,
departure time,
it doesn't bother me. That means somebody really loved that record and played it a million times. So if I played it one time and I have to listen to the babies rocking it back, that's okay. That's okay. So I've only got a couple minutes. I'll do this one last time. So once again, no electric, no batteries. And at the time, if you read articles that were written in 1910, they will tell you that the sound that comes out of this is so incredibly realistic. But you know, you have to realize that before there were record players like this, before there were phonographs, people lived their entire lives in small towns and farms, never, ever having heard an orchestra or a band. Never. Maybe they heard a guitar. Maybe that was it, a single violin. And when they first came out with these, and people were able to bring these to their homes, they would put the needle in the groove, and all of a sudden a symphony orchestra would be playing in their kitchen. People were astounded. If you read the articles of the day, they couldn't believe it. And these are called phonographs, but they were referred to as talking machines. So for the last time now, I'll take this 1910 model. I'll put on a little later record. I was mentioning earlier that I have later records today because they didn't record very many Baroque records at the turn of the century. They were recording mostly the Romantics and some Beethoven. So this record is from about 1938 or 40. So we put it in the groove, and all of a sudden, a bunch of musicians that have long since turned to dust. To dust. Well, let's do that. Before. The oldest man alive, I just heard this on NPR, is 112 years old. So that means that in a single lifetime, one human lifespan, we've gone from no recorded control to what we have today. A single lifetime. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And thank you very much. Now enjoy the
Awesome. That was terrific. Thank you. this where everything's going to be?
There's going to be an incredible organ.
That's what I
there.
Okay.